From the Japanese Culture Center, he's the Mishu School expert in Ikebana, and our helpers, Alicia and Masumi, both that are going to help with Judy's presentation.
Okay. So I'd like to introduce Judy Takako Thomas. Actually, she is originally from Tokushima, Japan, and the reason, so by the way, we are with the Japanese Culture Center in Saginaw, based in Saginaw, and we have a Japanese garden and authentic tea house. And the reason why we were there in Saginaw is because Tokushima City is a sister city with Saginaw, just like Midland sister city with Handa in Japan. So because of that, actually that's the reason why Judy-san moved to the United States how many years ago?
Quite some time.
Quite some time.
40K.
40, yes. And she is not only amazing florist, but also a person with much selfless dedication to the community. Her career with flowers began in 1971. She was still in Japan, and she earned a professorship of Misho School of Ikebana in Japan after completing 8 years of training. And she did not stop there. She actually came to the United States, and she even took a flower arrangement, the Western style flower arrangement, at the Modern Art School in Chicago, and followed by advanced designer certification of at the Hickson Design School in Ohio. And she has worked for 4 decades as a florist in Saginaw. So she is trained in both Japanese Ikebana, traditional Japanese flower arranging, as well as Western style. And so she has a lot of knowledge about the flowers, of course the name, but how to keep the flower last longer, all the little tricks that you're going to see today. Okay, so today, so we're going to get started. So we have a challenger, Linda, yes? So she's going to create a flower arrangement just like Judy-san is doing. And we have another challenger here, right? I'm sorry, your name is?
Cynthia Ray.
Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia and Linda. Okay, and so actually I have handouts, and the Misho School of Ikebana is really great because they laid out all the designs in here. So even a beginner or have no idea Ikebana, you can actually start looking at this diagram and try to follow this instruction, and you can also pass around. She is going to do the most basic, the simple style, okay, easier to follow. That is upright form. And in the back of the handouts, we have explanation, tai, yo, fuku, and tai is actually the main body, usually the longest group of branches and flower. And this is yo, and this is fuku, is the shortest group of branches of flowers. So we're gonna do upright tai, yo, fuku form, and she already prepared the flowers, and she's gonna use Pussy Willow as Ty, the tallest one. Yo would be the mom's, and shortest would be the baby's breath, and Soe is the kind of like helpers or assistant, so she's gonna use Ivy. Okay.
Okay, now first, what is the size would you like? With one, okay, Pussy Willow, the tallest one, 1.5 or twice plus depth is the tallest one type. Container is the depth. That is first one. And then where you want to cut it, triangle. So water sucks well. And then also, when you want to push in, if cut is angled this way, turn to the left, or other way around, cut this one, turn to the right. So because this needle has a poke in it. So used in the center of the Kenzan.
Oh, okay.
Kenzan is holder. Kenzan is really good for economic because you can change water and reusable so many times. Oasis is only one time. You cannot change water. You can add water, but also decay so fast. But this one, if you use Kenzan 2-3 days and change water, whole thing clean it again, and then when you do it, recut under the water. Because always cut is best one to last longer is under the water or warm water. Warm water doesn't have air in the water, so at the same time, air doesn't go in.
Okay, so there is a ratio. So if you have a bigger container, I think what Judy-san was saying is that if you have a bigger container, then you have to have, because the ratio is 2.5. So you have to have enough length. So if she is using maybe a less than a foot diameter with the height as well, you have to consider the height of the container too. So you have to multiply by 2 and 2.5. So that's how long you want to have that tie, the main body. Yeah. And the depth. So you also count the depth.
And then this is going to be addition to type. And then degree is 0 to 20 degree. And then little bit forward. When you're standing straight, it's hard to person. Think about flower is a pretend human. Everything includes this flowers as a human is. Okay, tie is a very this one, and then next to it, back side and the front side, side one, and the front side. They're a little bit shorter than this.
So she's still working on the tie, the group of tie. Right?
Yeah, group of tie.
Tie is one of the.
And then also
the
flower
body.
has a front and the back.
So
And they usually show the front. People want to show yourself front, not the back side, right? So it's best one to look. Sometimes sideways is look too. Side is good, and also give it the depth, not clustered together, so people have more freedom. And this is going to be front side, and a little bit shorter than second. And then this is just adding. This adding still front and the back, and then cut angle where is a this is a pussy willow. Pussy willow instead going to bloom. If you cut right in there, you cannot see where you cut in the back, right? Back side. This is the side. This is a very strong, so. And then if it's too big or too fat, they cut in the minus or plus, cross it. and easy to get into a Kansas. Too big, you can cut in the side.
So I'm going to reiterate the important point about the cutting. So it's diagonal. Why? Because the bottom has more surface, so that the plant can absorb more water, so more area at the bottom, and the cut always diagonal. And you prepare the water which is warmer. Why? Less bubbles. Yes. And she's still working on the tie.
Tie addition.
And you can add a lot
As
of
much as you
branches
like.
around tie, the main body, to make the group of tie. And if you have any questions while she's
Yes.
doing that, I think, and she has a lot of little stories and a lot of techniques that she can explain, so please feel free to speak up and, yes.
All the clusters think that like all the children, they don't want to same height. They would kind of compete at each other. So give some respect. You can be a little taller than I am. So just to make us human.
Yeah? Did you have a question? Yes.
Next height is the yo. Yo is a 2/3 of Thai. There is a, isn't
Oh,
it?
I think in the same group, Thai, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So
the Thai
mhm.
is a little bit shorter.
Yeah. The 3/4?
No, as long as don't exceed the first one. First one is thank the father, maybe just don't go above the father. So just respect each other and have a space. Usually, it starts from 3 or 5 or 7 is easy to balance. See this one, you're looking the back side. This is the front side.
Yeah.
This is the front side. Okay, now this one I'm gonna adding Thai addition. Now everybody has a long stem, right?
So
Yeah.
this is addition to Thai.
Addition of the Thai.
Thai.
Okay, we can cut, not cut whole thing individual, because I want flowers bloom from bottom, right? Mom's, this case is a top, but we can cut the, looks like halfway, and I want to use this long stem in addition to Thai addition. Okay. And then you can see which one is the front and the back, right? You can tell front and back. Sometimes sideways good. Also, you want family in the circle, the round, I want to go inside, instead of go outside.
Judy-san, do you want to take the leaves off?
You can
Or-
take the leaves off, but just leave the small one, okay? Sometimes take a small one and leave a big one too. And it's shorter than top one. And then you can cut under the water, always. Flowers cut under the water so air doesn't get in. And forward.
You can add flowers or shrub to the Thai body as well. So she's still working on the Thai, not
Yeah.
yet.
And then these all crushed that you can eliminate. And it had the space, individual had the space. And it just add it to in the bottom.
You can break it.
then you have a baby's breath.
Is this young or Thai?
Baby's breath more fuku.
Fuku. Okay, so she's working now on fuku. With the
Fuku
baby
is a
breath.
half size of the Thai. And the opposite side.
She's right here. Oh, I think that's
And make a triangle.
あ、ジュディさん、これ教えてあげたら、
Oh, okay. In case this stem is so thin, you can cut. Mom's stem has a hollow inside. You can insert in the stem and cut it, and then the stem comes out. So easy to suck the water.
yeah. So that's why Judy loves mums, because we can make use of the cut. Like this one, very thin, it's very hard to put on the kenzan, but like she was showing us the technique, you can just stick that in here and then cut it, and this is very easy to secure on the kenzan. It's a good technique.
The Kenza is the name of the pin.
Kenza is a
Kenza,
flower frog,
yeah.
yes, the spiky flower frog. By the way, if you are thinking of buying the kenzan, buy a really heavy, the biggest one.
Right.
So that you can do a really tall, big arrangement. Otherwise, if you get the tiny one, it's not very stable.
And then this is going to be addition. Okay, now, Thai addition and the fuku. And this is the addition, the fuku. And the leaves more likely protection. Like when you go to the, take a bud base, for instance, you can give one flower, 2 leaves. And also base height is 1.5, twice plus mouth is the height of. And then second is a 2 leaves, 2 flower, 3 leaves. Okay, I'll show you. If you have 1 flower, 2 leaves, which is 1 in the back, 1 in the front, you can take to the put in the bud base and then give to someone, or add the 2 flowers. You can add the second flower, a little bit shorter than first one, and then top is more tighter side, and the bottom is open side because the bottom is heavy. So if other way around, upside down, kind of head is big and body is small. So, and then 3 leaves. Nika sign. 2 flowers, 3 leaves, and then you can give the presentation give to the bud base. That is a very simple arrangement. That's why we start from anything start 1 flower, 2 leaves, 2 flower, 3 leaves. Sorry, they go side, different direction, but that is a beginning. And then these leaves are going to be addition. So you can add it shorter than all these flowers. And then also take off the leaves in the bottom so water doesn't decay.
ジュディさん、用ないでしょ？はい、用。ジュディさん、そのアディション
Yes,
は
dear.
タイ用のアディション。
Yeah,
Ah.
this is the fuku addition.
タイ用服。
This is the all Thai's addition. Thai
Thai.
and fuku. Yeah. Thai your
So
form.
she's using ivy for Fuku's addition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
How do you
how you decide it? Okay, when you walk in a place where the sun comes in, is hook side. This one, sun comes this side. And what it say? Usually, when you walk in, there is a door there, and then entrance, right away entrance, right? And doors, but sun comes from walking in, so door side is more taller than in the front comes in.
So it depends upon where it is.
Yeah, where you're gonna put on the center table, or side one, or back of the object.
Instead of this kind of table.
A table, you can do called four-side form. This one, you make this side and one more other side, 4 different sides. This one is just one side, so you could make another side here and another side, 4 sides, mean it's a 4-side form. So it depends how high you want to be, how long you're gonna be. If table this side, 8 foot, go to, 1/3 of this is a portion if you want arrangement. Yeah, not 8 foot and not tiny flowers put in, but portion-wise. Same thing, this one too, portion has how big a container gonna be, how small it be. It works good.
Also, how big is the space
Yeah.
that you're going to put
Yeah.
your arrangement? Did we answer the question, or you asked something else? Did you ask something else?
Yes, dear.
So you said that you asked that when you decide that, okay, I'm done with the tie and then move on to yo. Was that your question? なんかね、タイをやってで次にヨーに行くんだけど、いつじゃあストップ、
Oh, yeah.
いつストップすればいい
If
って
I
いうか。
put this little bit sideway, can be a yo, because I put it in the close to the tie, belong to this section. But if I go the other opposite side, it's going to be yo and fuku. This is the right one if I had to make a space. I didn't make a space. So tie, yo, and fuku, and make a triangle. Can you see triangle? But if you want to close in the tie yo form, tie and fuku, not yo, tie and fuku. And fuku is half size of the tie in the front.
And I think that what I'm guessing is that overall you have a triangle. And
Yeah.
if you go overboard, maybe you have too many flowers already, right? So there is the general design that follows within that triangle. And so that's how we decide that, okay, maybe I'm putting too much, or I don't have enough to fill that triangle space for tie, between tie yo. I'm guessing. I don't know.
That's good.
I have a basic question.
Yes.
To find the leaves and the branches at this time of year, who supplies you with them?
Okay, this is the house, and then everybody have I grow the pussy willow and the curry willow. Those grow right now. So in Japan, usually we do use a season flower. Almost all household, they have flower of the season in the entrance or a special place they have, or bathroom, any place. We lived with flowers since we are small, all the time.
So who's your supplier? I mean, you go all over or you have it in your yard?
Yeah, from my yard.
Just from,
I can do from, we do. Two ladies come to my house and we start learn Japanese flower arrangement, Ikebana. So if I die, they can start continue. Yeah.
And this is a combination of what she
So
has
the
inside in her yard and Smith's flowers.
So,
Smith's.
yeah, the Smith's flowers, I think.
Yeah.
we
You
got
can
the
get
flowers,
some of the
And as
twigs
for
and
the
things from
branches,
Smith's
Judy's
too.
son, this is Judy's son's favorite, it's a curly willow.
Curry willow.
She uses throughout the year.
Yeah.
During the summer, if you have leaves, she actually take all the leaves out and she wants to use this. It's almost an ivy, and so you can bend it or you can weave it to make it ikebana. And pussy willow, Judy's son also brought from her garden. And if you cut early enough, you can put it in a warm place. You know, it's gonna have that silver. What do you call it? The flower?
Yeah, flower.
Yes. In a couple of days. You can use burning bush. It's no leaves now, but you can still use the burning bush branches. What we got? What else we got? Oh, she brought ivy. You can use throughout the year.
Yeah.
A lot of things actually. You look around, find things useful.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Oh, oval. 黒の。あれに
Ivy, ivy status, white roses, and lily grass. This is lily grass. Okay. This one side. This is a slanting sideway, 180 degrees.
So this is
Yeah.
the one.
But it still has the triangle.
Yeah.
It still has the triangle.
Okay, sideway, it's just a little bit, one side is longer, one side is shorter, and then lift it up. You have to lift it up, otherwise not all flat. I bet the 3/4 is at one side, shorter than other one. You know, 3 is a unity, triangle. That way, all comes together, all different shape of that triangle. Yeah, that is that is all, you can look at the paper, that is all triangle, most of it except 4-side form. This one, Tai, Yo, and Fuku. This is a triangle. Also have a depth. You need a depth, not close together. Need a person standing each other, need a depth too. I need a space for individual, show the best one. Yeah. You know, when I was that younger age, always my professor tell me, think about flower is a human, also just a person. You can respect other flowers, you can show other people, whatever. Just thinking the people. Yeah, most like easy to make a triangle, add number. 1 leaves, 2 leaves, still already make a 3 triangle, longer triangle or shorter, narrow triangle, either way.
But you end up with odd numbers in order to make that triangle.
Yes, and New Year's we have what I call Oshogatsu, Kakubana, Shichigo-san, 5. In Japan, we celebrate 3, 5, 7 years old, okay? Somehow, 7, 5, 3 is the Japanese number or whatever comes all the time, most
So
of the
lucky,
time.
yeah, lucky numbers.
Luck,
So usually,
yeah,
the
add
lucky
numbers.
odd numbers.
Add
Odd
numbers.
numbers.
Easy to make a balance too, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, and here is they don't use number 13, right?
Right.
In Japan, number 4.
40s.
Oh.
4 is death, si inu, shinu. Yeah, that's why we don't use number 4. Now, we do use number 13 though.
You use 13 and not 4, okay.
Yeah.
So I think that Alicia was from Poland.
Yeah.
And she was just talking about that numbers too in different cultures. You can just explain.
When we present flowers to anyone, we always have an uneven number. So in America, you should buy, let's say, a dozen of roses,
Right.
which is a no-no in Poland. You'd have to take one out. 13 is still considered unlucky, but not with flowers, as long as it's not even, an even number.
Not even number. Interesting.
So the numbers also very cultural.
Yes,
right?
very.
So Japan, it's even numbers is not good, but odd numbers are good.
Yeah.
So 3, 5,
The-
7, right?
What
And
col-
the asymmetrical is
Yeah.
is better looking than symmetrical.
What they call baker's dozen is a 13, right?
13,
So
right.
give you extra to make a good. good okay. This one. Okay, this is a very simple one, which is the wind goes through this way. Just that, okay. Arrangement, each arrangement, same material makes a different flower. Because everybody personality different. Someone can see same thing, it looks like tall, same thing, sometimes very short. You cannot make same thing twice because this is alive. If I want to make at the same time, same way, it's still different. So everybody have personality. I see that all the people working together. You cannot collect that. You have to respect that she likes a compact. That looks like she likes everything almost compact. But some people really wild because the personality is a very wild person. So just expect it. Okay.
So our volunteers, Cynthia and Linda, have also created it following Judy-san's directions to see how they did.
This is the front, right?
No, I put the front there.
Oh, that's nice, because I see all the back. That's good. And then this one you might could put toward the front, because this is all lined up. You need a depth. Otherwise, that's good. And then this one, just to shorten out amount.
Maybe you
Yeah.
ask.
That, yeah, try it. That. Turn around, turn around. And give them space in the front and the side and the back. Give them space.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a difference, Cynthia.
Right. Yeah, right. If we cut one of this right here, leave three of them instead of cut here, and then this one is a little bit higher. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Just very right.
It's because it's wide on the top and tall. Yeah. I think that this being lower. Yep.
And then maybe this one and
Do you have any question?
okay, and this one too.
Any more questions out here? I see a lot of
Yeah. And then this is the whole cluster together. You know, if you split it too tight, you can just split it.
How? Oh, water? Okay.
Touching each other. You don't want to stand in
You change the water, what, a couple days?
couple days,
Couple
yeah.
days, you change the water
And the
to
whole
make the flower last longer.
Last, yeah. You know, the people say you can put in the sugar or aspirin, but those are for the people. Flowers is clean water is the best one.
あとね、あと水を変えるじゃない。その後またステムとかカット。
Right. You can take a pot, clean up flowers in the vase and everything clean up, and then cut under the water again.
So
Yeah.
you can take up.
Judy-san, how would you use that lovely, that long, spiky material that you have over here? What is that?
This is this one.
Yes.
This is the forsythia.
Oh, that's a forsythia.
Yeah, forsythia. The Masumi-san brought it, and this one we're gonna make forsythia. Okay. And then if you put in this one water, we're gonna start to blossom.
Blossom out.
Yeah, blossom out.
Now, what's the other one that's more spiky?
This red one is that you can see in a ditch called the red bud, I think.
The red buds?
Yeah,
That would be a good one.
yeah, this one too, pretty soon the leaves comes out.
Out.
Yeah.
Have you used, the osier, the dogwood with the redwood? Red twig dogwood. And the yellow twig dogwood and red twig
Yes,
dogwood?
yeah, you can use that too.
次は何や?
Slanting upright form.
Okay, so she's going to do slanting upright form.
Okay,
The
this
next
one, I'm sorry. This one degree, 20, 40, 60 degree. 20, 40, 6 degree. 20 means is from center is a 0 degree, 20 degree, 40 degree or 45 degree, and 60, 65 degree to make triangle. Okay?
Yeah.
And this one too. This one is nice. There is a front and a back. Always flowers front and back. And this one is, I'm cut this container 1.5 or twice press bottom depths. Is that this is the main portion. And also take it off the bottom wherever water gets into, take it off so the water doesn't decay so quick. And the big one,
Slit up.
slipped, cut. And this one's slanting up, about 40 degree, 20 to 40, right? And then also, I'm gonna do, sun comes from the right-hand side, and also facing the flowers bloom this way. Okay. And then, this is a really nice and strong.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So she
But-
usually use start in putting the tie in the center of the flower frog.
I think this is the stronger. I might use this one for the tie, because this is the stronger. You can see the stem is the stronger. I can do this one addition to for this. Yeah. Toward, when it's flower standing a little bit arena forward is more comfortable position instead of go way back. This one is a backside addition of this tie. And this is going to be another addition for the front. This is the front addition. Oops. Yes, main. Okay, now I'm gonna addition to the tie. Okay, look at that, looks like a same height, you can tell, same height. I'm gonna a little bit short now.
What can you use besides pussy balls?
Oh,
What else can you use
lots
besides
of
This, forsythia,
That's for Cynthia.
yeah. You can cut anything you like in the, just to cut the branches and the cut a little bit fresh flower, add it, and it makes it really different.
Anything in our gardens now.
Is anything in the garden.
So nice thing about Ikebana is that you can use a lot of leaves and greens and branches, and you only need maybe a few flowers and make a nice Ikebana. You don't need many flowers.
Okay.
Economical.
This is the Fuji mums. Okay, I'm gonna addition to this food. This is addition to for this tie. Back addition and the front addition, shorter than first one. And then I'm going to add the back addition for this. Okay, this is a tie. Okay, this one, tie addition, and the back addition, and the front addition. Now, I'm gonna make a yoke is, let's use iris. Okay, there is a tie. First one is the Kosei Moribana for the when you use branches, but this branches of the flowers too. All the flower doesn't bloom flowers. The yo is going to be opposite side, but this is going to be bloom. That yo, if the tie doesn't bloom, is the same side. But if bloom is going to be opposite side, yo is going to be opposite side. Let's do, the flower is kind of limited, so I'm going to use another forsythia for the yo to make other side, to make the yo. I'm gonna use this. Yo is 3/4 of the tie. This is a nice curve. 3/4 of the tie. And then your addition is shorter than first one. And next one is shorter than. Oops. I cut the wrong way. If cut the wrong way, it doesn't stay. Okay, this is yo. This is the main, and then these are all addition. Okay, then I'm going to iris.
So addition.
Yeah,
Yono.
Yona addition.
This is yours addition.
Iris. Front addition. Oops. And the side addition. When you can use like this, there's no stem, but if you put it in the back side of the flowers, still flower is blooming from this flower. Okay, and we're gonna use fuku is white daisy. More cushion, please. This is the same thing. This is gonna be fuku. This is too crusted. There is no breeze each other, so I'm gonna trim this one.
Judy, can I ask you a question here?
Yes.
Could you leave the arrangement with just what you have in there now? Or does it have to have the 3 tiers?
That if this one leave it as it is, it's more like a kind of flat, but need a depth.
More depth?
Yeah, triangle
Okay. So
depth this way.
Because it looks great.
And the like nice good.
Really good before you put the second one.
And the 3/4 of this one, of a yo. This is a fuku almost the half size of the tie.
Density is not.
Okay. This one is a little bit too short. If I have another couple inches longer, it's pretty good, but since it's so short. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to use aspidistra. This is called everything addition to the tie. And your addition, oops. Put the back tie addition.
You can shape the leaves, different
Yeah.
shapes to that. Judy doesn't do that all the time. It's really quite neat.
Well, I'd also say it's very interesting watching you think through it. It's not like even automatic for you. It's that she's playing with the flowers to make it work.
Yeah, that's why, it depends what is a season flower is. You have to use whatever comes.
It's not
You
all-
can make
yeah.
it. Everybody can make it. And you can.
This is another thing that she does, the trick.
Yeah. Just like kind of not.
This is all addition to tie your fuku. The make a Japanese arrangement takes a little bit longer than Oasis. Oasis only one time. You can put no 2-3 times, but this one you can put many times until settles. Yeah.
How do you know when to stop?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
You don't want to waste, do you?
That's looking like a garden.
This one, you could use it right now. All the time have one is what is it? Peace lily. Sometimes I do use peace lily too. That is all year round. Okay. Okay. Lena.
So Karen, is this better than just she stopped right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, now it's. Yes.
Get around to it. The one with the curly willow over here that you combine, you know, could you show us how to make them come together at the top
Okay.
and stay?
Curly willow is very flexible. You can make like this. You just bundle together and then twist it each, bind it. This side, and then go other side, turn the other way around.
You're not breaking it,
No,
you're just,
yes, just bind it, yeah. Because this is really strong curry, but certain time, right now is the winter time, easy to cut. But sometimes summertime or fall, it breaks so easy.
Now, I do it with the ivy as well. The ivy can bend
Uh-huh.
and make nice shapes without breaking.
Yeah, all the way around you can do it.
yeah.
You know, this curry willow makes it really good to use for. Makes a height, makes depth.
Just do it. It's
You're welcome.
ゆりさん、今それ使いますか、次。
I will use one. I'm going to use for upright form.
それも。
Yeah, this one I'm going to use 6-side moribana, just flowers.
Oh, so now she's gonna do the
Just
shikisai moribana.
Just color
So-
flowers.
So shikisai moribana, that she only uses flower, no
Flowers.
branches.
And then addition to, I can use this.
でもこれも使うの。But then, so she's very flexible. So now you brought up about this,
Right.
this one. She's gonna incorporate that too. She's really flexible
2.5.
and creative.
Oops.
今質問で色なんだけど花の色はどのぐらいに2つに2色にするかとか3色にするとかそれはリミットありますかって。
No, you don't have any limit. Because flowers is fit any occasion, but people try to. I want to match the color with some decor. That's fine, but flower is not stay as decor alive. So usually we don't have any color limit. Don't do it. What is available? Yeah. You can do anything, any style for that at home. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Can we move to that?
Oh, this one? Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No problem. So Alicia and I sometimes go to her house and learn Ikebana from her, and we buy flour at like Kroger's, for example. So they have they bundle together only two. We need usually like a three, same like mums or three roses. But then when you go to store already a bouquet, and you want to use for Ikebana, you have maybe one or two of the same flower. So, okay, how do you do it? Judy-san can do it. So what she taught us was if it's very similar color of a flower, even though it's different kind of flower, you can actually bundle up as like a tie. It uses a different flower, but very similar color, you can still work with it.
You know, I retired from a Good Rose florist. They are very nice, fresh. If I ordered when I have some function at the tea house, Mass Florist, she does a lot for us. Any kind of flower I want, she orders, and they're very fresh. And if we need something, it's so simple one. I cannot ask, give me so much few stem of something to order. But that time we can go to Kroger's, just a few stem, maybe pick up. I can do that. But when I have a class, we do more at the Good Rose. She is really good to me. So, okay.
What is her name?
Liatrice. Liatrice. This one?
Really good. The flowers are Smith's.
Fujimam's?
Oh, no, she was
Smith, yeah.
saying the flowers today were, some of these came from Smith's flower
Right,
shop here.
because Midland.
And,
Yeah, he must give the good deal.
and they've been very good to
Yeah.
us in doing our designs.
Uh-huh. That is nice. This is tulips.
You can see spring coming.
Oops. Tulips is growing in the night about 4 or 5 inches grow in the water.
So the Shikisai Moribana that she's working on, so Shikisai Moribana, she only uses flower, and there are two kinds. You can even, it's like a centerpiece where the Ikebana is looked at from 360 degrees, like a centerpiece, but she's doing the other one, which it's looked at from 180 degrees, so it's front and back. But you can do like a centerpiece in this style as well.
when you cut the stem, make sure that really close to main stem, so it doesn't show much.
We think of the curly wheel primarily as altitude. Because it's got a lot of altitude. They usually. Yeah, yeah, but the curve, this is the irregular curve. You know, because it's got a secondary line. That's the secondary line. To close it. What's like a frame? But you can call it an interior frame too. I got some stationery pictures. There's frames within frames. In that art. There's a leading art company called Artists to Watch. No, it's different. It's the same company. But we received a postcard from someone. It's called Artists to Watch. It's a company. And I just used one.
Very flexible, you can do.
You can do what you want.
We instructed this.
Sometimes need more power.
And more muscle.
Yeah, I got it.
So Judy, while you're fighting with that, if we were to summarize how Ikebana is different than simple floral design, how would we could, talking about your triangles, and 3 tiers, 3 heights.
Right.
With their special names, and then the triangle overall shape of,
Make a unit.
right. And that would make it Ikebana as opposed to just,
Right. European style is more like a Martha Stewart, or the round, or the lots of flowers, compact. But the Ikebana is not much so compact. They show the more individual flowers, and then can breathe in the space.
so the space and the
Mhm.
light. in between.
Right. Don't have more curly willow. This is, my back is a little bit so strong. And overwhelmed, so I need more in the front.
It's fighting you.
Yeah, this is very strong. Okay, sorry took a long, but need a cooperation with flowers. Here we go.
Other view.
I could use more skinny in this one. Back is so heavy, the more area I can make area for this if I divide it to make more area arrangement.
Very enjoyable. I hope we all have the same experience. Thank you so
Oh,
very
you're
much.
welcome. Is there any other question?
Any other questions, anyone?
Okay, this one, I'm gonna make a last one. This is called Star of Bethlehem.
そう、ジュディさん、こういう、こう牡蠣はどこで買いますか？
This one I brought from Japan, but over 40 years ago. I still have it.
So most of the containers here are brought from Japan, but if you find a container absolutely flat at the bottom, but sometimes it's a concave, it doesn't work because if you put the cans under, it's not stable. But as long as the bottom is flat, absolutely flat, you can use, I don't know, like the.
But you can buy it online. I bought mine online.
Oh, you can buy online?
Yes, I did.
Japanese.
I bought mine online.
And then we sometimes find in the, like a kitchenware section of a store, and if you find any container like a spaghetti bowl or something which is flat, then you can use it.
Who's making the pottery? Someone in here, someone mentioned that making the pottery at home.
I do it at the Center for the Arts.
Or yeah, you
I
can,
take a pottery class.
pottery class, you can make these.
I know, the one you're working on now looks like some of the bowls I've thrown that didn't quite turn out round. So I mean, we call that just making use of what you have. But I really like that one.
This one from Masumi's mother, she passed away, but must be her favorite one she brought. It's a really nice.
She said, Judy-san, what did you call that flower again?
This was red bud, right?
No, the flower.
Oh, Star of Bethlehem.
Of Bethlehem.
This one is the last long. They bloom all the way to top. It's good one.
How long do your tulips last in your arrangement?
Tulips about 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. But this is a month bloom. Mine's just a throwaway. I got with Good Rose, I ordered about 10 bunches, which is my Christmas present for people. I have to have a Star of Bethlehem for winter time. She's really good to me, so.
Yeah.
Just to get inspired by this literature there.
Any other question? Yes. No, just as standing inside in the water, that's it. They are standing inside? Mm-hmm, yeah. You just have to,
There is a frog. There is. Yeah.
no frog,
No frog?
no frog for the,
No, not this.
oh, that one has.
This one. Oh.
Yeah, sideways, no. That is just water.
Just fits in the way
And then
it's shaped.
you bend it down.
It just goes around.
That's all water?
You have to talk to the flower to stay that way. Why didn't you stand there?
So thank you so much, Judy-san, and if you have any other questions, then you can just approach her.
So we're trying to wind down a bit. If you have questions or would like to take pictures, as some of us are doing, of the different designs, please go forth.
Can you say